personal best in front of a roaring crowd. What was your reaction when you broke the tape and found out that it was Pete?
Really, honestly, I was more so happy with the win than the time. Not that I was like bummed out about the time. I mean, Lord, the crazy part about it is one of my goals for the season was by the end of the season to run 21.9. So the fact that I'm running 21.9 right now is a good indicator. So I'm happy with that.
And you got the win.
Yes.
Tiebreaker from back to Miami. What was your strategy knowing that you were going to face Gabby again? Were you thinking, I know you're saying your own name, but were you thinking about that at all?
No, it was just really because when you go back and look at the race in Miami, I did more so damage to myself versus, obviously she's really good in it. She's an Olympic gold medalist. But at the end of the day, had I not broken when I did, the race would have been closer. I probably would have won or gotten second place. So I knew for me, all I had to do was go back home and clean that up. And now we see that anything is possible when I go out there and execute the way I know I can.
I love that. Okay, well then you talked about the strong start and staying in form and everything, but you also had a really strong finish,
yes,
clearly to hold her off. How do you find that extra gear when you're coming down that final straightaway?
You know, it's so crazy. My mom told me today, she was talking to me, and she said, Melissa, she said, you could go out there and do it. She said, just when you get off that curve, just think that the 100 is what you do, and it's a whole nother race. So when you get to that straightaway, just do what you do in the 100. And I literally think that's what I thought about today, and I feel like that's why I was able to finish the way I did.
I love that. This is your third slam. What sticks out to you about this race in Philly and the crowd compared to the others?
Yeah, you know, a lot of people was kind of like, oh my gosh, they're gonna run the 200 first. Like, I don't know what that's gonna look like for Melissa. You know, obviously I'm in a field full of really great 200-meter runners as well. But it's just like, you know, it's the 200 is gonna be first for everybody, not just for me. You know, even though I'm primarily a 100-meter sprinter, you know, I can go out there and I can run with them, and I like to think that because I know that, and I've always learned to control the things that you can control them, and the things out of your control, just to let go and let God, and that's literally what I did today.